Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of The Last Defense Academy. And Takumi says, without Moko and the others, our battles are going to be a lot harder from now on. And that is true. Like we think. I was only kind of think of like the emotional stuff as well. But when you really think about it, like you're talking about, like, let's just be real here. You're talking about, like, once again, we're gonna have no healing for our systems, which is going to be fine. We have powerful enough members now, right? But you're talking about, like, losing Kyoshika was already like a damage to the, like a blow to the damage we do, right? Yugumu is fantastic at hurting smaller enemies and even bigger enemies too. When he gets attacking, he can go through so many enemies. And Moko, like, became really good at defensive capabilities and just, like, damaging, like getting chunks of damage to enemies as well. Like, we've done quite a bit here to, like, our choices have led to this happening, I guess. Us losing some big firepower as well, along with, like, all the emotional stuff that comes with it too. I better make the most of the down to prepare for challenges ahead. Yes, the first thing I'm going to do right now, first of all, I am going to be, like, breaking a thing. Because here's the thing, right? We have, again, I'll show the report cards again here just for a second to show you what I'm doing. So with free time, Hiroko needs to get to a rank 5. Ima needs to get to rank 5, which we can do that as well. Nozomi, no way she's letting us do rank 5 right now. That's not happening. We're not getting the rank 5 for Nozomi right now. So the priority for me at this moment, if I'm being honest, is rank 5 for Darumi. Because this is her route. We don't know what route we're doing next, if we are going to do a route after this. A lot of you guys have suggested other great routes, apparently. Like, not even, like, just tell me what's in the route, but it's like, hey, you should try, you know, not let Eito on the team or try to kill Eito was the two ones that have been the most suggested. But I think we're going to go with Darumi. Because, again, we don't know where this could lead, you know what I mean? I think since it is kind of like a route that we have her for this route, and we don't know if she's going to be, what route she's going to be on the other routes. If she's going to be on the other routes, like, say, like, let Eito on the team route, which, you know, in that way, I think I wanted to make sure we have Darumi to rank 5, and then we'll go back to the other characters, like Ima as well. So I have her gifts here as well. We can go to, first of all, let's actually level her up quite a bit. Because, again, I didn't know when we were going to get her back on the team, if we were going to get back on the team. Because, again, the plan was to take, like, a bit of, like, even like a month break. But I just got this craving to play the game again. So for this, we need more textiles. So maybe before we do anything, we should go out and do a journey. Or do an exploration. To get some textiles. I think so. I think we go out and get, yeah, I think it's the best idea. Because and not do a quick exploration either. We can do like a quick exploration, but it'll be like, quote unquote, quick. You know what I mean? I think it's the best choice. Because whilst, like, I feel like explorations do take up a lot of time, you know, we want to definitely, like, get as much as we can. It's going to waste the whole day, but, like, look, it's probably the best. The Ruby is, oh my god, textiles and minerals. So we have Ruby on the team. And then textiles and machines, plants and minerals, plants and textiles, textiles and machines. So really, like, if you want, like, we might as well go for, like, Gaku BP and textiles. Yeah, I think this is good. I think it's a good team. Yeah.
Move out.
And we'll go into this as well. I think we have to go west, right? To get some textiles. And I do like exploration, by the way. It's just like, if I can ever, like, avoid it, I will. Not because it's not fun, but because it does waste, like, a whole day. You know what I mean? It does. And, you know, you can say it's not a waste, and I think that's totally, like, fair as well. Is it coast west? I think it might be coast west. I forget exactly where it is. Where all the textiles are. Yeah, it's here. Perfect. Perfect. Let's first of all check out the map. There's a star here. Let's go for the star and those items too, right? So let's start with the 4. Force it open. Got an expensive suit. Yeah, this is the best option for us. So 90 as well starting off. 1 to get some more textiles. Why not? Got a large flag.
Ooh, a little something for me.
And no matter what, we're going to end up over here.
Quite a rare
And we got the finest fabric, really nice item, and then go for 2.
Oh,
And we got purified water. Where would be the best place to go? Again, if there's stars around the place, you might as well head from, like, say, like this level 4 over here, we might as well head for that. So I guess let's head down around here and just go down there. Yeah, let's go for the biggest one we have. Leave it alone. Move -2. Let's go for 2 again. Oh, now we have like a lot of stats as well. We're actually getting a lot of materials from this too. I think we're already like in a very good place. We're going this way, right? Ignore it. Nothing happened. We're trying to get over to that level 4 area over there too. And then I think we can head down to slip out of your clothes, force your way through. No! Okay, it's not the 2. Oh my god, we still lost a lot though. That's all. We got giant spider silk, but still, that's not fun. Keep going anyway. Chance 50%. We were doing so good, but it's okay. It's okay. We still have so much. Got a large flag.
I'll take this.
We got our large flag back. We got our large flag back. You know, we got it back. We got it back.
Quite a rare find.
Okay, so I think we have enough textiles. So should we try and maybe head back up here then? And then go to... or maybe we should go and get that chest up there. Possibly? No, let's go over here and then let's... Because I think with our materials that we need... I don't know if there's a way to check our stats. Or how much we have. Because I think we're going to need some more textiles as well. It's always good to stock up in textiles too. Just to have them. Some plants as well, by the way. Sorry, some plants I should say. Yeah, let's head on. Let's head on and try to get out of here as well.
yes!
I always thought the gold was better, but I think it's actually like the purple is the best one. Move -5, love it. I always say -5. Stay alive. That cave is usually good for textiles, isn't it? South? Is it desert south? I always forget. Is it where we have to find that cave? It might be the coast south. It might be the coast south. Yeah, I think it is. I definitely got that wrong. So what's the best way we can do this now? Is to get up there and to move again. Yeah, I think... Well, we'll get this anyway. Catch one. Yeah. We don't want machines. We can get rid of anyway when we want to. Where I know where we have to get it. Is it Desert West? I think it's Desert West, right? Or is it Coast West? Or Coast, it's East. Desert East? And then we can go down into an area here. I forget where the cave is. It's around here, isn't it? Oh my god, why have I forgotten? I've been to this cave like 3 million times. I've literally been to this cave like so many times, and this is more machines. I've been to this cave. Maybe we go down a bit here like this. I've been to that cave so many times, and I always like blank on where it is. Is it around here? No, whereabouts was that cave? Okay, okay, I think I know what to do. Where are we now? We're up here. Where are we? We're here. Where's the nearest way to get out of here? It's literally down here. I know what to do. We just need 2 now. Okay, so I'm gonna go to school front. No, that's where we are. Where? Wait, no. We're in the right place. We're in the right place. Because we need to move over here. I think. So, yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. This is like... I'm all over the place with this. Make some fries. Oh, nice. Oh my god, sorry, Gaku. That's like half his health. Man, we're getting some good items for ourselves, though. That's the only thing. But I just want some plants. Again, I don't want these functioning motors. I couldn't give a damn about these functioning motors.
I'll take this.
I find getting BP is like the most worthless thing on these explorations. Am I wrong in that? Like, do you guys think there's like an advantage to getting BP on this journey? Like, I never see it. Versatile plant is that good? It's okay. We can get rid of the large red crystal. I also just feel like once you get later into the game... Was that a battle? I didn't even see... Okay, that's my bad. Again, I'm not trying to get into battles here, but like, look, we can fight with Darumi, have a bit of fun. And this isn't going to be hard at all. Like, this is going to take 2 seconds with this team.
Here we go!
I've missed doing that. Even though I know we should go in with Takumi, I've missed doing that. You know?
Yeah!
I've definitely missed doing that.
My turn.
There's an impact stab as well.
All right.
Honestly, Gaku, if you want to head in here and do like a
still go
big crazy
on.
shot,
Bang, bang, bang!
he's so good at this stuff. By the way, we're gonna be able to
Ready
do
when
like a
you are.
lot of like spreading damage because of having Gaku and Darumi once again, by the way, together. Ripping through multiple enemies at once.
Ooh, a little something for me.
You can keep the... No, let's take it with... No, you can keep it, actually. I think it's over here. I could be wrong, but like it's one of those things where like I'm never quite sure of the locations I need to go to. I think... Well, first of all, there's lots of textiles here, but there's the cave that I was talking about. And let's just get in there, right?
Yes!
Oh, 90, that's good. That's definitely good. So we'll get rid of... Functioning motor? Sorry, Darumi. Let's go for 3. No, I went to the wrong place. It's okay though. It's okay. Is this gonna be a lot of textiles as well?
A little something
60.
for me.
Honestly, I'm dropping it. I feel like such an idiot because he went to the wrong place. But we got this. Honestly, we might not
A
even
little
need to. Yeah, we
something for me.
might even need to go into the cave, which is actually perfect for us if we get rid of the barely functioning motor. I think we have. I think we're actually doing good. I think we could go home with this now. The only thing is, like, if we could like get one more like great plant item, that'd be fantastic. We could literally go home.
Ooh,
Like
a
that's
little
60,
something
which is
for me.
great. But I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? We should replace those 2 plant. If we're gonna get some plant items, I can't believe I went around the wrong way again. Is that 90?
Ooh,
Yeah,
a little
that's what I'm saying.
something for me.
Like, if we're gonna get some plant items, we'll get 90. That's the best way to go about it. So if we can get 90 of this one, then I can end the exploration. Take some out carefully. Not good. go for 2. And what about this? We have to head over this way, don't we? Yeah. Man, we're taking so much damage from this stuff as well. This isn't going to be enough either, right?
This looks good.
Yeah. We only need 1 more. That's all we need. Just 1 more 90 and we're fine. Wait, no, this is machines. Why did I think this was plants? Why did I think this was plants? You know what? F it. Let's get a good machine then. Why not? We're gonna need like some machine too.
I'll take this.
Not this. Let's get like 190 machine. Right? Let's get 190 machine, then we can end it there. Nothing happened. Let's get 190 machine. This isn't gonna be that.
Oh, nice.
Just give us 190 machine and then we can move on, right? That's the best way to go about it. Let's actually, we could have gone up around there. Where's the nearest star then? Look, let's just focus on going down. Ask Gato about it. Is there a way to get back up to the... There is. Let's go. Let's get that star. Let's get that star. Is this going to be a good amount of machines?
Did it.
90. There we go. So I think we replace the verticile plant with a bit of that too. But if we can get... Imagine if we can get like a bigger plant. Okay. That's awful, but it's okay. Two. Down here. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, end expiration.
Let's head back.
Like this is not a bad scenario at all to come back with this stuff. I'm actually very happy with that. But now, obviously, again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's fun, but it does like it is like in a way like you do waste the day sometimes,
Hey, soldiers, you never will then.
But I think the word waste might not be good for that. But you know what I mean? Like it's like the day you don't get to do a hangout. This day's over. Once I was on my own, I found myself thinking about everything even more. Because of the choice I made, Moko and the others died without us getting to meet them. Like that's so crazy. It's like in our timeline, the other characters never met Moko. They never met Yugumu. I still hadn't forgotten Nozomi's harsh words and cold attitude. Yeah, understandable words. Was coming back to the past itself a wrong choice? And there we go, questioning ourselves again, right? No, I can't keep overthinking this. It's not going to change anything. But yeah, it's so interesting that Gaku's never going to meet, Kadawa, for example. Or sorry, Kurata. I forced my mind away from those troubling thoughts, got into the bed, and turned out the light. Soon enough, I managed to drift off to sleep. And so we'd have Soleil here as well. No, and calling them the vile and barbaric enemy, which he's always going to call them anyway, even if they're even when they're vindicated. If things hadn't gone to plan, we'd be meeting up with the guys from the other academy today and getting into that first awkward conflict. We got to know each other. Oh my god, yeah, we're going to be constantly thinking about this. Imagine how much that plays on your mind, that you're going to think about this all the time. All the past fights that they had, the arguments. It was like the moment of like, oh my god, like that, like when everyone was kind of like coming together, I guess. But that would never happen now. I'd abandoned them. They were all dead. Oh my god. I'm having to come to terms with this in your head too? Not again. Whenever I'm on my own, I end up beating myself up. I have to get moving. I can't just lay around in bed all day. I managed to drag myself out of bed and went to the cafeteria to eat breakfast alone. I sat in silence while I thought over my schedule for the day. So we just, oh my god, this is so different. We're at a point where nobody wants to eat breakfast with us. If you asked Darumi, she would, right? But isn't that crazy that that's what the conclusion has come to with that? Is that we, the conclusion that this choice has come to is that, like, it's changed one of our most fundamental parts of this entire game, which is hanging out with people for breakfast. It's like one of the most, it's a staple of this game. I'm getting up to Rumi's, there we go. It's a staple of this game. It's a staple. So for Darumi, we can see what she likes here. The earrings. We gave her earrings before, right? Did we? Splatter movies, sweet snacks, noose, not giving her that, and next gen game console. Do we have a next gen game console for her? This is the first time we've been low on machines ever, right? Let's see, next gen games. Do we have... We want to use something that has, like, less machines, right? So the game console might not be the best thing because that's going to cost some machines. Is a bomb collar she likes? Who likes the bomb collar? Oh, that is Darumi. She likes the bomb collar, but then that's machines. I want to use something with less machines. Earrings is just... that's perfect, right? That's perfect. Because we have enough materials for that altogether. And we can change over the gifts then later on if it needs be.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Even the expressions she has. I remember she used to say this before as well. Honestly. So funny. Darumi, the reason I gave you this was honestly because, like, it just suits you. That's it. The earrings look nice. I saw these earrings. They look like they would suit you. Poor Darumi. Again, I'm not over the fact that, like, she was like, and again, not that we deserved it, right? I want to make it clear that, you know, talking to me like, you know, losing this lack of trust is a consequence of, like, what we did, right? It's a consequence of our choices. Very interesting combination here. So, like, I'm not, like, trying to act like, oh, like, you know, oh, poor Takumi. We made a choice that was very much like we lied. Our character lied. And there's no other way of looking at that. Our character lied. And obviously, like, you know, I want to make it clear, I don't think he was in the right headspace when he was making the decision. I think all he was thinking about was saving, you know, Nozomi. But he should have just told the truth, you know? He should have just told the truth. And yes, she probably wouldn't have come with us, but you wouldn't be in this position now. And I can't say that people would be alive because we don't know. But again, that's the problem. We don't know if people would be alive or not, you know? I'm not going to, you know, put that, you know, in any more on his head because I feel like that's already on his head. But you get what I'm saying. It's like a very tough situation in that sense.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
No, not at all. Once again, Darumi, I just think you're actually like a very funny person and you're always very outgoing and you don't get enough credit for how you used to help in the first route so much. Yeah. You don't get enough credit, Darumi.
You never will.
I don't think she gets enough credit anyway. Another day over, nothing really happened today either. The mood between me and the others isn't bad exactly, just a little awkward. Nozomi still hates my guts though. I have no idea how I'm going to patch things up with her. It's going to be a long road to be able to do that. Starting off a relationship with a lack of trust, that's not a relationship at all. You know what I mean? Starting off like an encounter with someone, as someone knowing you were like you lied. Because I'm not going to call him a liar because I don't think he's going to be a serial fibber. You know what I mean? I just think, like, you know, rightfully so, people have a lack of trust right now. There has to be a way if I can only think of something. It's not going to happen 3 days after what happened, I'll tell you that much. This is getting nowhere. I think it's time for bed. The anxiety and horrible feelings that he must be feeling right now are probably crazy. Shutting down my brain for the night, I lay down and surrendered myself to sleep. Day 12.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and Get prepared.
I don't want to make like it's not like not that I hope no one thinks like I don't have like an empathy for Takumi clearly not being in the right space and stuff like as well. But I think also like you guys know that like I will acknowledge like how hard it must be right now for him to be going through this feeling in his head. Of course it is. We always acknowledge that. But obviously at the same time too, like, you know, I always want to just say that like, you know, sometimes we do stuff that's not perfect and sometimes we do stuff that's wrong, you know, and that was wrong. Same deal as yesterday. Do whatever I can to stay prepared. The first breakfast I'm starving. Are we gonna just eat breakfast alone again? Oh, okay, we're actually gonna get a cafeteria scene. Oh, and these two sweethearts. I walked into the cafeteria to find Tsubasa and Takuma are already sitting at the table. Morning, Takumi. Hey guys. Good morning, Takumi. Are you okay, Tsubasa? I know you have the nausea problem, but it's usually not this bad the first thing, right? I'm more stressed out than usual today. We kind of got into a fight with the other... Wait, for real? A fight? But it's okay now. Just, what was the fight about? If you're still dry heaving, it must have been pretty bad. Was it about me? Well, not exactly. What does that mean? Don't sugarcoat Takumi. Don't sugarcoat it. Takumi can handle the truth. Takuma tried to have some delicacy. I guess that's a yes. It's fine though. After what I did, I don't blame them for anyone being mad at me. Not everyone's out to get you, you know. I mean, we were gonna lose that battle the other day before you showed up. And this makes sense as well. If you'd taken even a little longer to getting back, the invaders would have wiped us out for sure. Getting bailed out and then going off on the guy that did the bailing. That ain't how a real man does it. And that's the thing, right? Like, it's so interesting that they show human perspective so well in this game. Whilst, like, Takumi did do something wrong to Nozomi and did make a decision that we didn't make, by the way. I also, as people didn't make, to, like, you know, just save Nozomi. There's also the other perspective where we got Darumi walk up to us and say, I'm so happy you saved me. And now we have Takamoto and Tsubasa kind of maybe feeling the same way too, which can make sense. They're probably thinking to themselves, as he said, well, it's what he's saying here. Not even probably. Like, the dude who saved our lives is the one that everyone's angry at now, you know? Because, yes, two things can be true at once. Takumi did something wrong to Nozomi. Takumi made the wrong choice with Nozomi. That was a brutal choice that ended up with a lot of, like, sadness with Nozomi and, like, a very horrible situation. But he did also make the choice to save these guys' lives. And because of that, Darumi is alive. You know what I mean? There's ways to look at it like that as well, I know. Huh? Same goes for bringing Nozomi back with you. Her being here helped us to win that battle, too.
Huh?
I didn't know you felt that way, Takuma. Why didn't you say that anything until now? Those guys are still convinced Takumi's lying to us. You think anything I said would have made a difference? That's true. Also, we have a place to butt in and tell Nozomi what's what. All this went down because of Takumi's judgment. That means it's his responsibility. Very mature response here from Takamaru. Which again, I don't doubt that he's always had like a lot of very nurturing soul. I agree, this is a problem that I have to deal with myself. I guess you knowing about the future has changed things already. For better or for worse. I don't think you made the wrong call though. You did what you had to do in a tough situation. And again, like, I think I personally believe the lying part was the wrong call. But I think what Takamaru is saying here is that, like, you know, choosing to save at least one person and coming to the last defense academy and saving us is not the wrong call, which I think is totally fair from the perspective of people that felt that we're going to die. And not only had this inkling that we're going to die, Darumi was giving up on life at that moment when they were coming in and when the Veshnius was following Darumi around the field by the sounds of it. Try not to lose sight of that, Kay. See ya. Again, a very nurturing and sweet thing for Takamaru. I love that, like, they didn't just leave Takumi alone. Because whilst I was totally prepared to just have Darumi on our side for the whole game, like, it's also nice to have, like, other characters that support us as well. I know, like, Kako supports us as well, too, right? But she just does it from the shadows. Takamaru can be kind of blunt sometimes, but his heart's really in the right place. He's such a nurturing soul. He just doesn't like to show it all the time. I'm glad he's the way he is. I needed to hear that. Not trying to steal his glory or anything, but I think you made the right choice too. Wow. We're the ones who said you should act as our leader and handle the big decisions. Again, another very, like, mature response from Tsubasa. Pushing all the responsibility onto you and complaining about it afterwards wouldn't sit right with me. I appreciate you saying that. But there's no denying I let personal feelings color my judgment. I can't help but feeling guilty, yeah? That's fine. Feel how you feel. Just don't obsess over it, alright? Tsubasa, I love that her sweet smile as well. I'll try. Thanks, Tsubasa. And again, that is, like, such an important thing to say as well. He still has to, like, live, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's not like the situation where it's like, oh, Takumi, like, his life is over. You know what I mean? I feel like that's such a horrible way of looking at it. He still has to live. And while, like, it's totally normal for him to feel guilty, and, like, if he didn't feel guilty, there'd be something wrong. Eventually he's going to have to, like, live his life. And he deserves to be able to live his life as well. Even with this horrible decision he made. And this awful thing. And again, awful thing he did do in lying to Nozomi about her friends and stuff, because that they would be okay. That's a horrible thing to do. It is. I don't think his life is over. You know what I mean? I don't think it should be that at all. It's nice to know some of the team are more understanding towards me. And I by the way, I hope that doesn't diminish what you guys... of course it doesn't, because you guys have heard me talk at length about how I think it's a horrible thing he did. But that doesn't change the fact that I think that I don't think he should just give up here now, you know? It's nice that some of the team are more understanding towards me. Everyone's got their own feelings in the matter. That's just what happens when you put so many different people together. True. It was a very nice scene there. After Tsubasa left the cafeteria, I went back to my room. That's a very nice scene, because what we got there out of that was like, again, a show of support. We now have Kako, which I think if you look back in the last video, I think I said that those two would probably, like, we don't know how they feel, but they probably would, like, not support us, but, like, I don't know how, we just didn't know how they would feel. But Takamaru is not like this thing where he's not like he's defending us outright. He's saying, like, this is how I feel about this, but it's your issue and you got to solve it. That's perfectly mature. It's like, I can give you, like, moral support from here and say, hey, move on and try to, you know, make amends and stuff like this as well. But that's your thing to deal with. That's so mature to say. And Tsubasa as well says something again that's beautiful as well, which is like, I know that this is hard. I know you're going to feel guilty. You say, feel how you want to feel, but eventually move on. And I think it's so important. Because it's not diminishing what he did. It's praising him for, hey, thanks for saving our lives, which is totally fair for them to do. It is. It's totally fair for them to do. We gave you the choice to make these decisions, and you made a decision. And now, you know, we have to live with that decision. It is so hard because, again, like, you know, I think it's harder because the choice was not our choice, right? It was the game's choice. The choice that we made was to, because my choice was to go back and leave everyone there to fight for themselves in the second last defense academy. That was my choice in this route. But the game added on the fact that we lied to Nozomi, because that's what, again, it's a story beat. They do their own story beats. It's not just everything. It's not like you decide every aspect of the game. You know what I mean? That's not how the game works. That'd be very silly. For you to decide everything, but that's like a consequence of your choice. And I feel like that's why it's probably harder as well, because it's like even though, like, people might say it'll be hard for us to make the decision to lie to Nozomi, and we never would make the decision to lie to Nozomi. I think that's why it is so difficult, because we're like, oh my god, no, don't do it, and we're just like on the sidelines going, no, please don't do it, you know, and he's doing it, and it led to some really shaky situations here, and 4 deaths of 4 people, which is a very serious thing. 4 people are gone. 4 victims of the academy are gone. But I love, again, like I said, that there is, like, characters being like, yeah, but from my perspective, you saved my life. I think it's also important to say, you know? It's also important.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
I literally, like, went to the ends of the earth to get this, Darumi, and I would go again. Here we go. So we're starting bonding ranks with Darumi.
Okay,
The pose.
Takumi, let's not beat around the bush. You want me to recommend my favorite killing game to
Do
you,
I?
right?
Do I? Look at this pose. Why is she adorable? She's so adorable.
Amateurs always expect to be spoon-fed information without putting in the work.
Oh my god, I can just imagine this like as like a reply to someone online, you know?
I've had to shed blood and tears, trawling through
Oh
miles
my
of crap to find rare gems worth playing.
Why
you
is she so
know?
adorable? You know what I mean?
Killing game genres overrun with stale copycats and rip-offs. So many of them are more like a checklist of tropes than anything original.
Oh, again, look, there's a passion here. There's such a big passion here for killing games.
I can't talk to anyone who hasn't plunged into that cesspool of despair and tasted the indignity themselves.
So she's saying, I'm not going to give you the good ones. You have to go through all the bad games to get to the good games.
So anyway,
Oh my god.
my favorite killing game, right? I'm in the midst of making it right
Oh, yeah?
now. You'll just have to wait until it's ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull all these ideas floating around in my head together into the magnum opus of all magnum
So she's making a
opuses.
game. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
It's got high school kids killing each other while dungeon crawling. An escape room with gambling elements offering great cash
Oh, she's thinking about
rewards.
the wait. Is that not technically Danganronpa? Except it's not cash rewards. You get rewards and gifts, right, from gambling, I guess. But like it is kind of in a way Danganronpa, right? Because while you don't dungeon crawl, it's still like they use dungeon crawling mechanics to get around the school.
Am I brilliant? Or
You're
what?
brilliant. You're absolutely brilliant. What an idea. Put her in charge of Sega. Give her a contract at Atlas. Let her take over Tokyo Games. Fun stuff. Again, like I love the idea that like, you know, she's so passionate about this stuff. Because I feel like, you know, like you can be as crazy as you want as a character and I'll adore you anyway. And I think that one of the best things about that is that Darumi is like, you know, a character who's wild and she's so like sometimes off her rocker in a very funny way, you know, like the way she like will interject and stuff. But I don't ever like to insult her about that. I think that like, one of the best things about Darumi is that at first we were very weary about her. But I remember in the first route, it became like adorable. Like every time she would say stuff like, let's all kill each other. And it would actually lift everyone's spirits up. It lift my spirits up a little because it's like, oh, she's funny. You know what I mean? So like, even though like she has like this like very outgoing attitude and very wild attitude, I still like adore her and I want the best for her. You know what I mean? And I love that she has such a passion for the stuff that she loves. Because they're like, you know, whilst she seemed like she was gatekeeping, I think it's actually like maybe a little bit the opposite as well. She's like, I just want you to experience what I experienced. And then we can have some fun together, you know. And she said she's making her own killing game too. Very fun stuff. I just want her to be happy, really. Legit just one of my favorite characters.
How do you know me so well? Have you been
I got this
stalking
free
me?
with a game with Danganronpa 2x2. Honestly. It's crazy. 28.5. They gave me this and said, give it to Darumi.
Heady soldiers. You never will then.
Excuse me, guys. The days are all fading into one, and I still haven't found a way to improve the mood around here. So he hasn't come forward to say anything either. Not that I'm surprised. So long as the school itself is safe, it's all the same to him. There's bound to be another attack sooner or later. I need to use the in-between time wisely. Is that an omen? Excuse me. For the moment, using my time wisely meant getting enough sleep. I got into bed and soon drifted off. This is a very, like, so far this episode, I would say, like, it's a very casual episode for us. Usually, like, I guess we're so used to, like, second scenario where, like, every 2 seconds there's, like, here's another reveal.
Burn out of troops. Time to get prepared. Be ready to give.
You know? Which, you know, it's nice to have some calm time, too. I was woken up by the morning announcement just like usual. Everyone's probably getting up and going to the cafeteria now. Yeah, not today. I don't want to cause an argument just by being there. It's best that I avoid regular meal times for a while and give the others some space. That's hard. That's very difficult. I waited until the cafeteria had emptied out and then I ate a quick breakfast on my own. After that, it was... Wait, so we're doing this again?
Huh?
Whoa. We're about to do another body wrap. They're doing free time galore in this game. Oh, we should also level up our... level up the room as well, by the way. Yeah, like, this is a very casual episode, which means that I wonder if they're, like, building up towards something. Do you think so? Because, like, it's very calm before the storm-esque, you know? At least that's what I feel anyway. Should we do this first of all to get the extra damage? Yeah, for sure. I feel this as well. I feel fine, right? I kind of want to keep my materials a bit longer because again, we're going to be doing some bonding stuff today as well. Yeah, that's the way I look at it anyway. So we have Darumi leveled up a bit more as well. Apparently I maxed out a lot of stuff for her there anyway. I think maybe you guys remember as well. I think I'm remembering as well in the first playthrough we did. This was months and months ago. I think I probably had like a lot of faith in Darumi, which rightly so. She's a great member of the team, so I think I probably leveled up a lot of stuff for Darumi. Now I'm thinking about it, honestly. See, the noose is like, again, it's textiles. We have enough to do this as well, but I'm hoping that we can like find a way around that. I just don't want to just hand someone a noose. There has to be other stuff as well that she likes too that we have. If we talk to her, do you get more items, what she would like, maybe? Or just get an indication of what you would like?
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking
I literally
me?
found out in the middle of a killing game I was playing. They said, they handed it through the screen and said, give this to Darumi. And there we go again. I feel like we've never gotten this amount of like free time. Like I feel like this is like been 20 or so minutes of uninterrupted free time, which like, I know there was like a talk at the cafeteria and stuff, but I feel like, am I right in saying this rarely ever happens? I feel like it rarely ever happens. Which, you know, like, fine. You know, sometimes you need a bit of, like, especially after what was happening the other time, like, a little bit of a wind down isn't terrible. But I feel like we never get, like, it's been, maybe it happened in the first playthrough as well, but I'm just so used to, like, you know, Route Zero. Is that what it's called? Route Zero? I think someone called it Route Zero. I actually haven't been stalking you. Actually, like, I talked to Kadaka and I asked him who his favorite character was in all of the history of games. And he said Darumi, and he said, give this to Darumi. There we go again. Rank 2.
Do you study a lot, Takumi? I don't. It totally bores me.
Yeah, it is very boring. I think studying for me was always like a very like can I just say I think the darker roots of her hair like matching the bow is like she's stylish. Like she is stylish. Legitimately so. So cool.
It's not like my parents have any expectations for me either. Oh, I'm not saying it's pointless to study or anything.
No, don't worry about it. It's okay. Like, I think, like, first of all, your parents don't have expectations for you, like, F them. But, like, also, like, I think study, like, is grand. I have a way to study. I have a way to retain information. But, like, I never want to do it again. I never want to do, like, arduous study for exams ever again.
I just don't want to end up too smart. Smart people have more things to worry about after all.
I mean, but I think like maybe like you have a perception of like what smart is versus what smart, you know, there's different types of intelligence.
Also, I don't dig the competitive spirit it promotes.
Agreed.
Why do other people seem to like it so much?
I get what she's saying here too. Like there's like the thing of like scores and stuff. I think even in Japan, if I'm not wrong, they like in a lot of schools they post your results. And it's not just Japan. I think it's actually like again, they're not to say, I know they're not to say, but like I think I don't know if they do they do it in America as well? You guys can let me know. But I know they do not do this. Like your results are like private in Ireland. You do not you don't have to share your results with anybody at all. They give you your results in like for every exam that you do is like usually like in an envelope. That's sealed. But like I know like again I know it's gonna sound like I'm like some like weeaboo or whatever. When I play Japanese games, this happens. When I play every Japanese like game that I play that does that, like I'll just say it, Persona. Persona has like the results like on the board, which is always shocking to me. But I also watched like a K-drama recently that also had that as well. So I wonder if like different countries do that thing as well. But I know in Ireland like you get handed the results in an envelope. You do not have to. No one will ever know your results if you don't tell them.
Trying to one-up one another when we're not even playing a killing game is just stupid. You can count
Like,
me
why would you
out.
want to be competitive unless you're killing each other?
I'm feeling stupid for even talking about it. Regular society and everyday life are pure trash.
So this seems to be like a thing she thinks about. Maybe like, I think the killing games are escapism for her. I think it's pure. I know like video games are escapism, but I think it's pure escapism. Escape from her parents, escape from the idea of like, whatever that, you know, happened to her in her past, escapism from like, society. I think that's what it is. I think it's like pure escapism. And I support Darumi in anything as well. But I do love what Darumi said there. Like, she doesn't seem like the type that would be competitive over, like, you know, she's never someone that, like, wants to seem intelligent or smart, even though, like, everyone's intelligent their own ways.
Hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
That time again already? Today had been much like yesterday and the day before that. Everyone was still on edge, and I believe I still had no way of helping. It's not like I can just snap my fingers and make everything better. Only changing the past would already fix things at this point. As it is, all I can do is take this one day at a time until we reach day 100. I wonder if we make it to day 100, whatever like route we get now. You know, I got into bed and went to sleep, ending my 13th day at the Last Defense Academy. Because last time we made it to 100, the other time we didn't make it to 100 in the route we did. We made it like, what, 60? So I wonder what day we can make it to. Man, if there's another free time today, that's wild. And again, it might just be that this is like the norm, but like I just did the second scenario, which is crazy. I'm so hungry, but I can't go yet. I didn't want to show my face in the cafeteria for a while. I just had to wait until everyone else was done. Maybe I should start getting up while it's still dark and eat breakfast then. Oh, he's talking about getting up at like 4 a.m. Oh. Someone actually wants to talk to me. Oh my god, that hurts so much, the way he phrased that. Someone actually wants to talk to me. I wonder who it is. Who is it? I opened the door to greeting my morning visitor.
Hey,
Oh!
Takumi! Are you alive? Are you dead? Do you want to die?
Oh my god. No, I'm sorry. She's hilarious.
Hey, Takumi! Are you alive? Are you dead? Do you want to
I
die?
love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. That's so great. Darumi, what's the matter? What do you want? No, don't say, yeah, let her in and let her have a chat. Whatever she wants, she can have. That's hilarious. I was hoping to run into you at the cafeteria yesterday, but you weren't there. And she's, again, that's the thing. Like, she would 100% not give a damn what anyone else thinks. And again, I'm not saying that her outfit's weird. Her outfit's so stylish, but like her hair is so unique. Like her collar with the kind of pin on it, the bow, the different drawings on her as well. Like how she wears this oversized jumper, like the bright blue hair with the darker tints at the bottom, even like the pink leg warmers. Like she is someone who was, and even like the makeup on her side of her face, she is someone who has found her own style. You know, she is someone who found her own style. She does not care what people think about her, at least like on the surface. I would know for a fact that she would sit beside Takumi and eat breakfast with him. I know for a fact. And she was waiting to see us there. I wonder why though. I wonder if there's like a specific thing. Yeah, I went a little later than usual. I figured everyone could use some space. You're the type who is so concerned about others, you actually end up making the things worse. I knew it. Yes. Still though, tensions rising across the whole group and an alienated team leader. If we're gonna hold a killing game now, it'd be perfect time. She reminds me of like when she was reminds me of like Ripperoo from Crash Bandicoot. Not gonna happen. I'm still amazed you can still lead everything back to that. I mean, you know what? Everyone needs a hobby. If you want, I could go cause a scene. Maybe help everyone get some. Oh my freaking god, guys, she's a sweetheart. She's willing to go in and just cause a scene to get everything moving. I'm guessing as well. You know, like to get stuff off their chests. Please don't have a feeling you don't only make things more awkward. No, it'd be amazing. I know what she's saying as well. She's like, if I can get everyone to start talking, maybe move forward. And she's so willing to like, you know, probably embarrass herself as well. You still haven't answered my question. Why did you want to see me in the first place? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this. What is that? What is this thing? It weighs a ton. Is that like sweets and stuff? There's like gummy bears and things like that. And there's like leaves. There's like is that a scorpion tail? Is that noodles? Like black bean noodles? What is this? Is that flowers as well? Darumi had to be something. It was big and round and heavy, but I had no idea what it was. It smells like some kind of funky. What is this? Something for a cursing ritual? Please don't tell me it's food. I figured you might be hungry. Oh, the way you've been avoiding the cafeteria, so I made this for you. She made a care package, but it's all bundled into one. Oh my god, this sweetheart. You made this, you really shouldn't have. Even I know how to make an onigiri. I just filled it with whatever I could find. Wait, it's an onigiri? What did you do? Why did you deserve this? You did something right in life to get someone supporting you, Takumi. Takumi, I swear to God. You have someone openly supporting you right now. Embrace it. But this is a one-time only thing. Being productive in the morning is way too depressing to do every day. And again, this is someone, this is so out of character for her, not in a bad way. She's always been, we know she's sweet and she has helped in the past. But like, for her to be this productive in the morning is what she's saying. Like, I did this for you. Please embrace it. Just come to the cafeteria like normal, okay? I might not be there though. Well, thanks, Fizz. And as for tomorrow, I think I'll think about it. Like, how sweet is this? Like someone is encouraging him. Somebody. See, you're on the, and again, like this smile. I'm sorry, Takumi. Embrace this. You have someone who's supporting you like this. Embrace it. Like, that's so sweet. She even says, like, come to the cafeteria, please, even if I'm not there. You know? How could you not feel warmth? You know what I mean? Darumi waved energetically and slipped away. That was so sweet, Takumi, I swear to God. That was the sweetest thing in the world. This is a surprise. I never thought Darumi would be the one to comfort me. Honestly, like, again, like, how lovely. Things are playing out differently, but that can be an opportunity to see a new side of everyone, I guess. I consider I'm open forever. Let's get out there and see what I can achieve today. Oh wow, another free time, but still, we got an amazing scene with Darumi, which was such a sweet scene. The thing is, I love about that as well is like it's the effort that she put into something that she wouldn't usually put into, because she actually does legitimately, you know, she's grateful. She's so grateful that she's alive now. And to me, that's such a thing we should nurture. Like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I know, like, it's weird to say nurture when it's someone who's like the same age as you. But you know what I mean? It's more, like, I think nurturing is not just about like someone who's, you know, younger, like a baby. It's also like, okay, like she is now has this like very low. Oh, we don't have enough for earrings. Is there anything the only thing we can make is the noose. But I wonder, is there anything else we can make here? The game console. Yeah. Perfect. But yeah, like, and when I say nurture, I mean, like, I feel like when someone's doing something nice and going out of the way to do something nice, and then they are encouraging you, I think, you know, if you can, I know it's hard sometimes, not return the favor, but like, you know, return, all Darumi wants in return, and it's not even what she wants, it's just something she would like you to have, is to show up to the cafeteria. She offered to make a scene in the cafeteria for us. Like, I'm sorry, such a sweetheart, such a sweet moment. This person who, like, used to wish for death and didn't care if she died now wants to live because of us.
Have you been stalking me?
You're amazing. You are amazing. And that's why I got this game console. I went to the GameStop and I traded in 300 games. And they said to me, okay, that's 20 cents. And I said, fair enough. I said, these are all for Darumi's game console. And they said, Darumi's game console? They said, here, take a free game console for her. They said that. All of them. Everyone in the store. And I said, how's Darumi doing? And I said, she's a sweetheart. She made me a giant, crazy, gummy bear, black bean noodle, scorpion tail onigiri with flowers in it. And I said, that's amazing. And I said, I know. It's incredible. I think this video is going to be titled, just... I love Darumi. That's going to be titled, or just like Darumi's the greatest character in the history of media. Is there anything else here she likes? Like, there's movies as well, but I don't think we have those movies, right? Like the... Yeah, I don't think we have that. Yeah, so let's just give her the next gen console again. We can get another bonding rank today out of this if there's free time tomorrow again. But she wants us to show up to the cafeteria, so like, I'd love to like fulfill that idea as well.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking
Well, after they gave me one games console, someone in the line behind me was was carrying their games console as well. And they said, this is actually for my son's birthday. I'm trading this in so I can get something else for his birthday. It's my son's. He asked me to trade it in to get the new console. But I think you'll understand that it's for Darumi, honestly. I said, give it to her. And this is for you. It seems like though, like Darumi's maybe going to be like a bigger point in the story because she is like our closest friend. But I don't know how long that will last. But another day gone. Today really flew by. It flew by because you had someone supporting you. We're getting closer and closer to the next battle, but will we be able to still work as a team? The way things are now. I haven't talked to Nozomi in a long time, same goes for Ima, Kako, and Gaku. I'll have to figure out something out soon. Looks like I've got my work cut out for me, yes. Gloom settled over me, unable to shake it off. I went to bed hoping that tomorrow would be better. Well, you got support. You have support.
Get prepared to spend another day enduring the unendurable
What?
and suffering
Alarm? It is. Oh, but they didn't even wait for me there, by the way. Did not even wait that time. The alarm cut across the morning announcement. I scrambled out of bed and started pulling on my clothes. An attack now? Last time it didn't happen until day 17. Now we're here. Yeah, day 15. Damn it, the future must have changed again. Here we freaking go. And this is going to be a test. It's always a test in terms of the story of like how we can coexist, right? I'm somewhat ready.
Alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can skip these cutscenes, can't we? I think we can at this stage, right? For the pacing. I guess I shouldn't be surprised so much has changed already. All that is bound to have a ripple effect. Like 4 of our team being gone, never coming back. Get it together, Takumi. Now's the time not to get hung up on that. I need to get to the war room. Oh my god. And again, just getting right there, even though it's going to be awkward. We got to get there. Is everyone there? Good draw here. Be careful out there. This might be a little different from what you're used to. Just take a look. Oh, is this going to be a skippable battle?
What?
Oh, it's them again.
There's 2 commanders?
Yes.
That's right. This battle is going to test you like never before. So it's more important than ever that you listen to your leader and work as a team.
Oh, the awkward feelings here as well. Yeah, we know how Ima feels. We know how Gaku feels. Still the same as ever, huh? I was hoping to at least cut me some slack during our battles. It's hard. Human emotions are complicated. They're so complicated. Like, even in moments where, like, they're desperately, like, it is in their benefit to, like, trust Takumi during the battle, your brain and heart tells you differently sometimes. What's the long faces, everyone? You're fighting to protect humanity from extinction, remember? No, we're not. Don't worry about it. We can still fight. As long as the last offensive can be started, you're fine with it, right? Can I just say how freaking horrible it is to look at Nozomi and know that she's not fond of us? It's painful. It's so painful. Well, yeah. But it makes me my cold mechanical heart ache seeing you all like this. We don't have time to stand around and talk. The enemy is getting closer. Right, protecting the school has to come first. Let's all do our best to try to work together. That's the spirit. Let's do this. Here we go again, this transition. Again, it's so interesting, like how many people are going to be missing for, look at this. Look how sparse it is already. Now we can look at Darumi's, by the way, Darumi's transition, which we didn't get to see before in a while. Since like the second route that we played. The first route, actually. We haven't seen her since then, right? Look at this now. Darumi. And then Gaku with the hand, of course. Gaku and Darumi like doing the expressions. So awesome. I don't know if you guys noticed, but usually I have to like lower the volume for the battles because the battles are like loud sometimes. The battles are really loud. So I usually knock it down like 2 notches. If you guys think it's too low, let me know. But I usually try to knock them down because they can get quite loud. Which means Last Defense Academy usually takes more audio editing than most playthroughs do. But that's okay. I say we'll be able to skip this battle, right? Am I wrong? Because we fought this battle like 3 times now. I've definitely seen this battle. There's Darumi. Takumi. Nozomi. Shoma. Kako. Ima.
Time for another defensive battle, troops. When you work together, no one can stand in your way.
His rah-rah stuff just does not have any bite to it anymore, does it? At all. Again, yes, I'm talking about human emotions. They do grounded human emotions so well in this game. And then Gaku as well, yeah.
When you work together.
Oh my god, it's
This atmosphere is totally brutal.
oh my god. She likes the tension. I wonder, will this be it might not be a skippable battle. It is. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. We fought this battle like thrice now. You know what I mean? I've seen this story so many times.
Scum? This ain't even a challenge.
Oh, no chances of anyone getting killed by friendly fire at this rate.
Not everyone can have their passions fulfilled in these battles, Darumi.
You don't have to act so disappointed about it.
You do. She does, okay? She does.
The battle's not over yet, though. We've still got to deal with the commanders.
That's true, but if we keep this up, I know we can win.
Hell yeah. And this again, it's so like, it's so grounded. It's so real, right? This is how human emotions work. They're so complicated. Like, even on a battlefield, you're still gonna be feeling this type of feeling. Oh my god, like a disgusted sound from Gaku.
Come on, you guys. How long are you gonna keep up the silent treatment?
Oh.
Quiet! One of the commanders is making a move.
Oh my god, Takuma was about to get like to really reach, because he said he wasn't gonna get involved, but like again, it's affecting the battle, he feels like right now, right? Here we go.
Now you face Valagarzo, the paragon of indomitability. Your war ends here. No matter what happens, I will never yield.
Oh, you'll be yielding. Is this, we've seen this cutscene a million times too, but I'm worried about skipping it. You know what I mean? I'm worried. Like if Darumi does something, you know? If I see you just talk to me, I say it's skippable because I know they're gonna transition into the thing, aren't they? I think it's safe to skip it, but I'm worried. I'm just scared. I'm scared.
Wow. This guy looks pretty strong.
He'll try to break away and attack us from a distance. Be careful, everyone.
Hey, I told you to knock it off with that future talk.
Oh, and there's the frustration. He's like, I don't even believe this. Right? Because again, it's one of those things where it's like now he's in that position where he's like, I don't believe in that future thing you're talking about anymore. So he's not going to trust this.
Sorry.
Oh, talk to me. And again, I want to be clear. Yes, he did lie. He did lie, whatever said. But it's also hard to see like your protagonist, the character that you love as well, be like sweating, saying sorry to like one of the characters in a way that's like so timid.
Where did the other commander go?
You know what I mean. It's hard. It's hard to be scolded by one of the other members and then have Takumi go like, oh, sorry, you know? You get what I'm saying?
What now? An earthquake?
No, not an earthquake. This is...
Again, Gaku doesn't like us talk about it either. I think we can skip these cutscenes. Yep. Yep.
This one looks really strong too.
It's her!
Yeah, the one with the Tokima. And Ima
That's
doesn't
the
believe this
commander that
anymore, or at least
absorbed
doesn't want to believe
Everyone,
anymore.
stay away from her.
I don't want to hear about some hypothetical future version of me right now, Mr. Sumino.
Oh my god, they're just not here. They don't want to hear it whatsoever. That to them, the future does not. That future doesn't exist. It never happened.
This ain't the time to be picky about that. How do we beat her, Takumi?
Yeah, and I love the Takamaru. Again, it makes it because there's a combination of two things I love about this. I love that the characters are pushing back and it's going like, I don't want to hear about the future. Because again, it's realistic. It's so realistic. They're frustrated. They're angry. They're distrustful. It makes sense. This is human. It's a human thing to do. But I also love as well that Takamaru, someone who like, you know, sees it from the opposite side, is like, I'm going to take this advice. You guys don't want to take the advice. I'm taking the advice.
Well, last time we used a special poison, but the one who made it was...
Oh my god, yeah, we don't want the
Was it
bioweapon.
Yugamu?
Yeah.
No chance of using that strategy this time. then.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to think of something else.
What did we do last time? We'd probably use the bioweapon again, right?
It's okay. We won't need the poison so long as no one gets absorbed. Just keep your distance, and...
Oh my god, why are you cutting it off?
Hold on. It looks like they're doing something weird.
Oh, this is when they join together, right?
What?
Yep. And again, if I'm not supposed to skip these, please let me know.
Together? They can do that?
Yep, they can.
Seems that way. Unless we're all dreaming.
And again, in this route, we won't know they went together because that didn't happen in our first route.
Well, guess it's over. The boys are gonna get dismembered and the girls are gonna get violated by tentacles.
Let's hope they never do. Let's hope that never happens.
Then
Never.
I'll charge in and get absorbed first. Once their body's contaminated by my unhealthy
No,
levels
Shoma.
of mediocrity,
No.
they're bound to get weaker.
No.
So, you'd make them really fat or really skinny? Is that how it works?
Don't even listen to that, Tsubasa. That's not, no. He's so stressed out. Look at him. His face is like clenched together. I want to say something inspiring, even just simple, let's do this, everyone. Oh my god, he can't. You see what I mean? Again, he did lie. I've acknowledged it so many times, but you get like how it's so difficult as well to watch, like, you know, one of your favorite characters crumble like this. But it would probably sound hollow come from me the way things were now.
However strong they are, we still have to
Let's
fight.
go, Nozomi, okay? Picking up the slack.
We can't back down now. We can't afford
Okay,
to lose this war.
let's go. Okay, Nozomi's picking up the slack. Good stuff, good stuff. You need that inspiration space. You need someone to just talk it out. Is this skippable as well? Or is this? I wonder. Maybe not because maybe it's because of the annihilate enemy boss. I just say you win if that's the case.
They're using those holes to tunnel under the battlefield. Oh, that's bad news for us. Their long-range attacks really pack a punch, too. Don't let them catch you off guard.
There we go. Okay. Ooh, that was a tough battle. That was a tough battle right there. I can't even breathe right now. Takumi, well done, the MVP of the group. Hope I get an S rank. Oh my god. I got an 8 rank, but they cut off parts of it. Yeah, I feel like they did a really good job with the, again, as I said, the human emotions of the
How could we lose?
of the characters in battle, right? Because I feel like, you know, if you had like Gaku and Ima and all this character go like, well, let's not think about it right now. Let's just go. It would have been easier in terms of writing because you could have gotten right into it. But no, they care about the characters and where those characters go. And it makes perfect sense that at that moment, even again, you've seen it before in real life. How many times it's like even when your family goes through like a really tough situation or something like that, and like so let's say like you know, you're fighting with like another family member or something like that, and even in those moments that pain doesn't leave, and like you'll find there'll be arguments at like, you know, the most like inopportune times. There'll be like not just family but friends as well. Like, you know, you'll have like two friends, you're all in a situation where you have to like get this project done by like whatever. But no one's gonna, you don't throw it aside. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's still in your mind. It's hard. Human emotions are effed up.
We're not done yet. I refuse to yield.
Leaning on one another for support, the two commanders desperately struggle to get back on their feet. Is this the hand thing and then Veshna's? In the end, even that was too much for them. Their legs give out and they collapse in the dirt once more.
No!
The more feminine looking one of the two crawled over to her fallen comrade, reach out to take her hand. Yeah, they're gonna talk with their freaking kids.
And here I thought I could keep our family safe.
Yeah.
What a fool I've been. I'm sorry, my darling. I broke my promise. I couldn't protect you. Forgive me, Sanchin.
Sanchin's such a pretty name. And we know what's about to happen.
Don't say that, my love. You'll always be a hero to me.
And again, hero, right? Hero. They are heroes. They're fighting back against invasion.
You fought so valiantly for me, for everyone, and for our family.
Our little warrior will be left to fend for himself
Oh
now.
my god.
I wish I could be there for him.
It's not easier any time because now that we know the full context of this is two people who are fighting in a rebellion against an invasion, fighting back against colonization and the leveling of their entire world, to the point that they are like now talking about their son, how he's gonna have to live in this broken world by himself. Like, I'm sorry, like this is like, it makes the context now of this conversation is even worse.
He'll be fine. Even without us. He's strong. He is your son, after all.
Sorry for the coughs, guys. I've been having like a cough for the past while. Yeah, it's so crazy.
Are those two a couple?
Yeah.
They even said they have a kid, didn't they?
Oh, Kako. If only everyone here knew.
Ooh, maybe their son's gonna come after us for revenge someday.
I mean, possibly. Honestly, possibly.
Edgelord characters like that aren't as popular as they
my
used
God.
to be, though. It might be hard for the fans to accept him.
I don't know. I think that, like... I don't know. I think she's right in saying that, like, nowadays, yes, edgelord characters of the past aren't as popular as they used to be, 100%. And people poke fun of them way more than they used to, right? I think she's definitely right.
Just hurry up and kill them. If we don't do it, then...
Yes, what's about to happen. But then the worst happened. Something fell from the impact. It was Vicious. Once again, Vicious absorbing this power. Isn't it crazy that Vicious never gets old as a character? I'm looking at it right now and there's still just such a fear from this character. Or instilled in us from this character.
It's the Supreme Commander!
We should fall back and regroup!
The fear, I love it again. We talked about this before, but the fear in their voices.
But she's the one who killed the others.
And that's again the one that tried to kill Darumi, right? The one that Darumi thought that was going to end her in that moment. Darumi thought she was going to die. Oh my god, Darumi!
What's wrong, Darumi?
Yeah!
You're gonna pay for this!
Oh my god!
I'll fucking kill you!
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, Darumi, calm down. You won't last 2 seconds if you go charging in like
What's her
that.
plan? You're not killing Darumi off now. You can't.
So you still have some fight in you. Very well. Allow me to test you.
What?
Miss Amania has escalated the situation way beyond what it needed to be.
Wait, so she challenged her.
Now.
Darumi was like, hey, like, you'll pay for what you did. You'll pay for, like, I wonder for this, like, you know, yeah, the people who died. Also, maybe the way that, like, Takumi is now in the situation he is now. And also, like, I guess just how she made her, how she was made to feel as well.
We have no other choice. We fight.
Is this a skippable battle as well? This wasn't the one where we sacrificed Kyoshiko, was it? I don't think it was. I think it was later down the line. But yeah, Darumi was so angry there.
Wonderful. I can feel the power welling up inside me. This must be thanks to those allies of yours.
Oh my god. Yeah, she's even more, all the stuff she did to Yugumu, like how powerful she'd be, but also how disrespectful this is as well. The wounds are still so fresh. It's only been days. It hasn't even been 10 days yet.
Better than I expected from them. They were so bland and flavorless.
Oh my, and yeah, this is just ultimate disrespect. It really is.
Those are my friends you're talking about.
It's been like, that's what I'm talking about. It's been like, again, not that it would make it even easier on day 50, but you know what I mean? It's been like 10 days. It's still so fresh in everyone's mind. It's still fresh in Takumi's mind and everyone, like, it's... Oh, we can't skip this battle as well. Wow.
No way. You're all down just like that?
Wait, this is the one with Kyoshika. What's gonna happen? Wait, this.
This doesn't make sense. How can she be so strong?
I think this was the one with Kyoshika where Kyoshika sacrificed herself. And or Takumi cut himself in half at 1.2. Is Takumi gonna cut himself in half this time? Or are we gonna have to make a choice again?
It was bad enough when we fought her before, but this is unreal.
What is gonna happen here? I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Absorbing hemoanima must power her up even more than it does for you guys.
Is this really the best you can do? I should have known all that posturing was just for show.
Are they gonna make us sacrifice somebody else here?
I could devour you all here and now. But I think I'm already a match for your secret weapon.
Well, maybe it's not this time. Maybe she's gonna leave.
What are you talking about?
Let's end things here for
Right,
today.
okay. I thought we were gonna have to make a choice then and now to sacrifice someone.
I'll let you live, so you can sharpen your skills and make my superior self even more superior someday.
Oh dear lord. I still think even after like this is like the 5th time we've talked to her, maybe like in this context, maybe 4th. I still think she has such a presence about her. I don't think it leaves her. Her high laugh echoing across the courtyard, the Supreme Commander simply turned and walked away. She left herself totally undefended because she knew we couldn't do a thing to stop her. Yeah, the confidence. What are we going to do? When Vicious is gone, we revived her falling eyes and went back to our rooms. Oh my, just like that? The sun began to go down, but I didn't feel much like sleeping. I'm just shocked because, like, again, we're just, like, going right back to our rooms. After all this. Like, the taunting, the Darumi reaction, there's so much on our minds now. The only reason we survived the battle today was because of Veshna spared us. And she did it on a whim. We might not be so lucky next time. She could wipe us out pretty much whenever she wants to. Imagine that nervousness, that fear. As we are now, we don't have any way to stand up to her. We need to think of a countermeasure. I won't let anyone else die. Kind of think of what was with Darumi today. Yeah, she flew off the handle at Veshna out of nowhere. This music's rather dark, isn't it? It's spooky. I never expected her to get angry at one of her enemies. Yeah, she was passionate, right? It wasn't like, oh, this is a fun killing game. It was like, you'll pay for this. And she even used the B word. She hardly ever took anything seriously last time around. I can't have her charging off recklessly like that again. I should probably have a talk with her and get her to hold back a little. Whoa, we're right now? Man, this is so interesting. I think Darumi is a big part of this route. I genuinely think that like this is gonna, I thought it was only gonna be for a bit, but it seems like she's like actually a central part of this route. This is Darumi's room right here. After checking the nameplate to make sure I had the right place, I rang the doorbell by the side of the door. I want to see the room as well. I don't see Darumi's room, but maybe they won't let us in. I think it'd be very unique. Huh? No replay. Maybe she's not here? Darumi mentioned she had insomnia before. She's probably not asleep. But where else would she go at this hour? Guess I'll go look for her. I'm glad he is doing this right away, by the way, especially since she checked on him. And it shouldn't just be for like, oh, I don't want to be reckless. I'm worried. I'm very worried. I walked around the school checking each room in turn. The cafeteria, garage, parking lot, classrooms, rec room, war room? Huh? The place I actually found her was maybe the last place I thought to look. Where? Where? The library. We know canonically she doesn't like studying. Right? But she likes books, right? She likes manga. So this is where you have been all this time. She likes novels, right? Hi, Takumi. What are you doing here so late? She's just here in the library. It's so interesting. Are you setting up a locked room mystery? Who's your victim? Is it me? Oh my god, Darumi. Never could be. Never ever would be. Of course not. What are you doing here anyway? Alright. Do you want a normal answer or a messed up paranoia inducing one? The normal one. I'm paranoid enough already. I knew you'd say that. It's written all over your face. What can I say? I just get you. Okay. So what are you doing? I was doing research. I want to see if it's possible to bring the dead back to life. Is this because, like, is this because of the people we lost already? Is this because of all the four we've lost? Obviously, like, I'd say that's who she's talking about. Obviously, that's who died. You mean with the Revive-O-Matic? No, I don't think she means that. No, I'm trying to find a way that'll work on someone that Revive-O-Matic can't fix. You're talking about bringing back people who are really dead? Don't be so... I trailed off as I thought of Moko and the others. They'd all have their own anima absorbed, leaving them nothing but dried up husks, unable to be revived, so far as we knew. Are you doing this for members of the other academy? That's crazy.
Hey!
Even if you are, I still don't think something as crazy as that is even possible. Yeah, I don't know how that would even be possible. I know, right? But how much crazy stuff have we seen actually happen already? Weird monster special powers, time travel. And she, by the way, this showcases that she believes in the time travel fully, by the way. Well, man, Darumi, like, showcasing that she actually does. And I've known she cared about other stuff, but showcasing that she actually cares about the people who have gone as well as the people who have died. We're living in the kind of world where normal common sense no longer applies. I agree. I think we can probably find something that breaks the laws of the universe if we just look hard enough. That it's actually like really strangely sweet, right? Like Darumi trying to find a solution to bring back the people that have died. It's actually really sweet. And it's kind of stopped me much. Not because, again, I know for a fact that another time she has tried to help us. And we've already known she's been so sweet this entire route. But, like, this just kind of, like, warms my heart in a weird Darumi way, you know? She's trying to find a resurrection thing to bring people back to life. And she's also, like, in turn, giving us her support once again by acknowledging the time travel existence. I kind of get where you're coming from, but still. Hey, even I know this is a long shot. We'd be going beyond sci-fi and full-on fantasy territory. Reality is way too cruel for that kind of miracle to exist. And we know that she is not a fan of reality. I know that, but I can't help looking anyway. I can't help thinking, what if? The memory of Darumi charging a Veshness suddenly popped into my head. This is so interesting. And again, it is sweet. It is like strangely sweet. It is. Darumi, are you feeling guilty because the others died? Oh, because she survived. Oh no. She felt like she was going to die that day before we arrived, and because we arrived and saved her life, the other people died. That is rough. Why would I care about a bunch of people I'd ever even met? Well, I mean, you're making this effort, right? But they died so I could live, so that's the reason you've been bummed. No. No, it's not just survivor. I thought it was going to be survivor's guilt. She's not. That's the reason you've been bummed, so bummed lately. Choices, am I right? Everyone we make splits the universe in two. I'm so stunned. If you'd stayed at the other academy, I'd be dead, and those other guys would still be alive. True. But maybe that's not the choice I made. Anyway, I'm doing this because I want to. It's nothing you need to worry about. I think there's a dual thing here. I do think there's a little bit of like. At first, I thought it was just like the survivor's guilt thing, where she's like, "I died and I lived and they died, so I want to find a way to bring them back." I actually think that now that it's also, and maybe more than anything, like 90% of this, I think it is genuinely like she's seen how bummed Takumi has been lately, and the choices that he's made led to this, and the gratefulness that she feels for being alive now. The reason that she wants to be alive now is because of Takumi. And she's feeling now, I want to do something maybe to make you a little less bummed out by bringing them back to life. That is stopped me in my tracks. What an absolute sweetheart. And it's fun going through all these books, even if I barely understand anything that's in them. I know. She knows she doesn't like studying or anything. She said that. No, that's incredible. That's fine, I guess. But how would I help? Oh my god, are you serious? Who knows? Maybe we'll find a way to bring them back all back. That's so sweet. I was going through some books with Darumi. For realsies, that'd be great. Most of the stuff is way too complicated for me. She's a sweetheart. I swear to freaking God. She's honestly breaking my heart. Like, I adore her so much. The fact that she is coming here to make sure that we're less bummed out. To try and find out if she can actually figure out how to bring these characters back to life. Because, again, we are the reason she's alive. That she wants to stay alive. When I thought of saving Darumi, I literally just wanted to do it to have her here. Right? And I said, like, I want to do a Darumi style route, right? 100%. And people were like, oh, we can totally, like, figure out which route you could do for that. But, like, I would just been happy to have the bonding events. But I'm so happy the fact that we have Darumi saying for realsies to us. And we're going through a bunch of books together late at night. Trying to find the right one. And she's, like, being so open with us as well. I pulled up a chair and sat down across from Darumi. This is so sweet. Are you kidding me? Grabbing a book from the nearest pile, I began to flip through it, although it didn't make a ton of sense to me. Could we find a new way to revive everyone like this? Honestly, I wasn't sure, but it felt like it was worth it at least to look. Oh my freaking God. While Darumi and I sat in the library, evening turned into night. When it got really dark outside, we decided to come back to this tomorrow and finally called it a day. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful scene. I'm going to back out of this now. We're good because we're going to end the video there. You can look at my screen here, what games they have on this if you want. You can look in the library as well if you want. These games here, like Batula and Eyes, were like from a video I did before. There you go. I did a video where I spent €1 on 3 games, €3. And I played them. I actually should do it again. It was actually a fun idea. And like, it's fun to do with the Switch as well. But yeah, this episode to me, like at the first while was just kind of like a very like casual episode. But I think what was so beautiful about it was like, it was showcasing that there was people out there that did still like, you know, kind of care about Takumi. And we know that Kaku cares from the side. We know that Darumi already cared about us, but also finding out with Takamaru, like, and Tsubasa, maybe not cared but they about us like as individuals, but what they did think about was the fact that like they now look at us like as a way, it's like, oh, you saved our lives, and that's something that Darumi feels as well. But in Darumi's case, it's like she knew she was going to die that day if he didn't come back, because by her own words, she was getting followed around the field by Veshnis, and that is death. Like, if Veshnis has her sights on you, without her showing up, not that, like, she would be dead. And she felt in that moment that this fear, and she wanted to live, and now she has this gratefulness for being alive, to the point that, like, she's asking us if we want to, like, play game, or, like, play killing games with us. She's, you know, making onigiri that are absolutely wild, this balled up onigiri that's made of, like, seems like flowers, noodles, gummy bears. But it seems like she's very grateful for us being here. And I'm very grateful for her being here as well. And I love that, like, what's happened here was, like, at first Takumi was kind of like, okay, Darumi, okay. Because, again, Darumi is an abrasive character when you first meet her. She's a character that, like, when she says stuff, even when we first met her, we were like, oh, God, like, what's this character? And then, like, literally took, like, a few episodes and we were like, oh, my God, she's the funniest character who ever lived. You know what I mean? She really is. Nearly dropped my mug of tea. But... she's also like a character who is so caring beyond belief. You know what I mean? Like, this is so beautiful what she's done here. Like, not only just the onigiri, but also telling us that she's going to cause a scene in the cafeteria for us. And then later on in the episode, she challenged Veshnis directly to a fight. Once again, obviously because like she survived and the other characters died. And that's like a really like tough thing to think about, because at first like I thought it was just survivor's guilt, but I think her anger like made genuine. I could be wrong, but it seems to come from the point that like they've made Takumi bummed out, and she doesn't want Takumi to be bummed out. She came. Oh my God, my heart's so full. She came to our room and literally said to us something so sweet, which is like, even if I'm not there, please come to the cafeteria. She was even looking for us the other morning. Like, that's such a sweet thing to say. I was looking for you the other morning. You know, that acknowledgement. Like, it's so sweet that she's been in this episode. And then, like, even though it's very crazy, right? And it's something obviously like is like, you know, impossible. Like, it's such a sweet moment to have Darumi sit down to spend, you know, first of all, be proactive during the day, which she doesn't like doing. Be proactive in the morning, she does not like doing. She never shown aggression towards an enemy like that. Like, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to get revenge. She never does that. But she did that because she's grateful to be alive. And she's upset that Takami's upset. And she's upset that these people died. And of course, she lived. To the point that she's sitting down. She's also being proactive in the or active in the night. And being and she's sitting down and being like, what's the word I'm looking for? I've already lost the word. She's being productive during the nighttime, sitting down, looking at these books, trying to find a way to resurrect the dead. And in one of the most beautiful moments ever, she says, I don't care about people I've never met before, which is, again, very Darumi. But it's a bummer, and it bummed you out. And I want to figure out how to fix this. And we're like, hey, it's impossible. And she's like, I know it might be impossible, but like, hey, this world is crazy. This world is insane. So maybe even amongst this insane world, we can find something. And I love the fact that Takumi sat down with her. I would have literally reached through the screen and like been like, hey, sit down if he didn't. Because like, that's such a beautiful moment. Because even if he knows it's impossible, sitting down and looking for a way to resurrect the dead with Darumi for some reason is one of the sweetest scenes in this entire game. And she is a sweet character. She really is. To be that Darumi's character, I'm so impressed. The fact that Darumi's character is a character who like is grateful to be alive is something I never thought would be the case. And I know that's like maybe a bit mean because like a lot of her jokes are come from like, hey, let's all die, let's all kill each other. But like it actually ended up like, you know, her character being like one of the most like full of life characters in the world. You know what I mean? I adore her a lot. And I think this was just such a great thing for Takumi and such a great thing for her as well. And I love that Takumi acknowledged that he has a friend in Darumi and he appreciates that. And he understands the effort that she's going through to help him as well. It's such a beautiful moment. Guys, thank you so much for this episode. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the series. As always, I said we're going to see how like you know, you guys are into this. I hope you guys are very much into this. I am like so into this game. I love it so much. So I hope you guys are into this route as well. I don't know how this route's going to work, but we'll see if people are into it as well. Again, you never know because like obviously like the coming of age route, more people I think had finished than the other route I did. And I think that like the last route I did might be even this route, less people might have finished this route as well. Who knows? Because I don't know how many people would have saved Darumi. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm excited to see who is like what you guys think about this. What you guys think about Darumi? Because this is one of those things I cannot wait to talk about. I cannot wait. Thank you to Ty Fire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuld, Radish, Adusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, Hike Kasparian, Jared Beanham, and at the highest tier of my YouTube, Royal Gamer7, Blasco, and new patron, Lucinagi. And I thank you so much, Lucinagi. For some reason, YouTube doesn't notify me of new members. I think they should. I wish they would. So like if I miss some stuff sometimes, I apologize, but I'll always try to get you in there as soon as possible.